Hello patrons, it's Simon Miller here, just with a quick update video as I pull this mic closer to me. So I was going to do this as a live stream, but sometimes that thing drives me nuts, so I just thought I'd do it like this, so you can peruse it at your own time. It's only a little quick update, because admittedly today we were supposed to do the Q&A, and we were supposed to do the podcast for the Royal Rumble, and we're supposed to do a bunch of other things. I'm going to try and keep this as general as possible, because I don't want to get into specifics just yet, but I will do if I have to. But I had a bit of a, I don't want to say rough ride. It wasn't a rough ride. I don't want to over blurt or anything. But I just had a few things go on over the weekend to do with some family members that I have to sort out. So that's kind of stolen my time away. And also, I have to have an operation tomorrow. Now, it's nothing serious, but it's still an operation. I still have to be in hospital for a day, probably overnight as well. Again, nothing really isn't serious at all. However, it is time consuming, which meant the time that I wanted to use before doing that was sapped away by something I wasn't expecting, and now there's this. However, you people are lovely to me. You people allow me to eat and be an idiot. So I wanted to give you an update. It's not going to affect things too much. By Wednesday, I'll be back to it, and then we can catch up with everything. But obviously, you may notice it's a bit quiet. You may have noticed there's no Q&A today, and you may have noticed a whole host of other things. And I just want to let you know that's the reason. I'm not going to tweet this. I'm not going to Facebook it. I'm not going to Instagram it. The only people I want to tell is you, because this is the kind of stuff that I don't think I shouldn't put out there, but I think nobody wants to hear, not my sob stories, but I just don't think it ties in. In a dream world, I would have prepped everything before I had to go into hospital, but unfortunately, like I say, I had some stuff I had to sort out. So I wanted to apologise. I know that there are these kind of moments that do happen, and I won't say I say this stuff a lot, but I know there's been a couple of other times. But, it's life, right? It's life. The first thing was when, and we can talk about this, we talked about the time when my granddad passed away, then we had all the fallout with, we won't talk about the second one. If you were there for it, you remember the post. And then this one is just one of those things that's kind of knocked me out of nowhere. So, yeah, there won't be a podcast today or tomorrow. If I can do one tomorrow, I will. It depends. I mean, the hospital said I may be able to be let out in the day. But they weren't sure. You may have seen the fact that my What Culture videos are still going up. And that's literally because I have a contract with them, and I can't break that contract. Not that I want to break that contract. I didn't mean it like that way, but I mean, unless I say to them, I'm not going to work this week and give them notice, I'm kind of at an obligation. And also, I am obligated to you guys as well. You guys give me money for something I promised. So there's no really excuse there, to be completely honest. I tried to manage my time as best as I could, and I failed, I think is the fairest point. But that's why I wanted to make this video, at least to show that I'm not doing it to be a massive dick. Things just kind of got the better of me over the last few days. And that's that. So I just wanted to be honest with you. Like I said, I will get back into the swing of it. Below this post, please ask your questions. We'll still get a Q&A done this week. Don't get me wrong. We'll still get all the podcasts done. I'll make sure I catch up. It's just going to be quiet for a couple of days. So, I'll put this in the post as well, in the title. Please do ask me your questions for the week. Hopefully Wednesday they'll let me come home, and because I'll just be chilling out, I can easily turn the camera on and do all that kind of stuff. So, yes. Absolutely, please ask me your questions. There'll be a Miller Report this week as well. I've written the script. I'm going to wait a couple of days just in case anything breaks. So there'll be that. There'll be podcasts. I've got some videos I want to do. It will all go up. Hopefully you saw the vlog on Sunday. So it's business as usual. There's just been a slight gap, and I don't like that because it makes me not a bad person, but it's irresponsible of me. I think that's fair to say. So I am sorry. I do apologise for that. And just keep an eye out on the Patreon for more. When I'm recovering tomorrow, I'll write you a little update note. At least I can, I can give you something. But like I say, it will still keep on rolling, but there is going to be a bit of downtime. So I thought, rather than write a big post, I'll record a video, tell it to you straight, and we can just take it from there. So yes, have lovely Mondays, have lovely Tuesdays. I will speak to you at some point tomorrow. Hopefully by Wednesday we can start kicking ass again. And also, I'm not saying anybody is, but this isn't like a sympathy thing. Don't worry about me. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. It's just something came, smacked me off path a bit, and now I've got to try and balance things out, which what I'll do. Because, what else can you do? That's life. That's life for you right there. So I got this big beard as well. I was meant to shave. Haven't shaved. Got to shave. So, yes, that's the long and the short of it. Hope all you're well. Question below. We'll get all that done. Maybe we'll do the Q&A for all patrons this week to try and do a make do. And $5 plus patrons, I'll come up with a way to make up for that for you as well. And, yeah, I will speak to you soon.